Okay, everybody, we are here today to show you the basic assembly of Papertrey Inc.'s favorite 8 box, which is this party popper. It's a good size. And we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to show you how to assemble this, which is basically the same as this one, which is larger, you can notice. I'm going to show you how to expand it. Now, I usually dub my videos, but this one we're talking and working at the same time, so hopefully it'll go good and everything will make sense. So first things first, this is the favorite box number 8 die, which is available November 15th. We have the edge, which is this portion right here, and this is the middle, which is right here. And like I said, this is the assembled example directly from the dies, and I'm going to show you how to make that bigger part larger, which is really handy because this really is the die and the cut you need. This is a more complicated one. That middle one we can do whatever with. It's just handy to have the die so you can go and do it quick, or you can expand it a little bit. Okay, so in order to make this larger size box, you're going to go ahead and die cut 2 of the ends. Again, this is what the edge looks like. 2 of those. And then you're gonna get some paper, and I've already marked up the measurements. It is, the size of these boxes are 1.5 inches. So there's 4 sides, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need a little lip for adhesive. So you want to cut the paper 6 1/4 to 6 1/2 inches, and then whatever length you want, that is where it's adjustable, you cut. So I think this one is around like 7 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and score the lines on this adjusted portion of the middle box. I'm just going to do one side and then flip it over and do the other, because my paper is longer than my scoreboard. Things you do for the film, for the camera. Alright, I'm just going to flip it over and get all these scores. On the other side, I think I have it lined up right. At least I hope I do. Yep. Okay. And then go ahead and fold all the lines. Fold all the scores to make it ready for quick assembly. This little lip's going to be a little difficult, I think. You know what, I'm going to score it again because it's important that these fit together precisely. Otherwise, those corners of the edge don't line up. Right, let's see if that's any better. Stiff cardstock, when you just have a little edge, sometimes can be a little tricky. Now, if I was doing this not on camera and had time to do this, I would probably do it over again, but we're just going to roll with it. Alright, so that's all scored up. Okay, the edges right here, you can see on the die there are lots of score lines, and in order to get optimal results, I recommend that you score over those score lines. So we're just going to do that real quick, and I see them better from the back side. Just line it up. Your scores in the middle. You know, you can go ahead and like cut the middle yourself if you're making your own. But these edge pieces, with all these intricate cuts and scores, it's really nice to have the die. Is that on there? Yeah. And then the down portions. I think it's right there. It's kind of hard to see from my angle. All right, then we're going to do the second because you need two, one for each end. This box goes together really nicely. If for some reason on this video things don't line up, it is because I am working with a camera between my hands and my body. And so don't judge it by that. It's all actually really simple. Just use your ear at this point if I screw this up. Just a couple more lines and then you can start to assemble it. And you can see how easy it is. Last one. Okay, I think we did it. Gonna get this aside. And then again, we're gonna fold everything. Just to make it a little bit more elastic, not so stiff. Fold it, you know, both ways. And these little edges are always a little rough. Sorry, that was mostly off the camera. All right, there's one. Here's another. Okay, now we can actually start the fun assembly. Okay, since this is one die and we're using them mirror images of each other, there's a tab on this end and the tab goes up here. Just be aware of that. Not a big deal, but it is something that you gotta have to kind of figure out. And let me get this centered on the camera a little bit better. Using score it tape. If I can find the edge. There we go. Just tearing it. And I'm gonna put it along the edge. Here. Same goes on the other side. Oh no, it went off. Darn it. Peel it up and then press it down. Hope for the best, right? There. Then we need a little adhesive right there on those little lips that tuck behind. And these are itty bitty little pieces, so we have to be careful. And same goes right here. That one's tucked underneath. One there. One there. Okay, and remember, this is the expanded box that we made. So I need adhesive on this edge. It's a really funky score. I don't like it. But like I said, the show must go on. hope for the best. Okay. So this is the outside, that's the inside because we have all the writing on it. Get it all assembled. So first we're going to do this edge. And I'm using the dots in the pattern paper to make sure it is even. Oh man, we're gonna have trouble. I can see it already. It's not scored there correctly, but I can fix it. See, the score line's way down here and the score line for the edge is right there, but use your ear. Really, this is simple. It's just the camera between me and the... I do this edge. Remember, the lip is up here and this lip is down here because it's the same die but they're opposite sides. All right, this score is just not right and that's my fault. So we are gonna just go ahead and rescore it. It's called we're gonna improvise. All right, so you see how I have this right up to the score bar, I guess is what you would call it. And that's how you fix that problem. It's actually on this one a little higher up. I think that's right. I actually like the Martha Stewart scoreboard better. Oh, I did it good. Yay, lined up. All right, this should be a piece of cake now. Problem solved. Okay. Take this off. You can tell we're crafters because we don't have fingernails. Poses a problem from time to time. Getting tape up. Okay, can you see? Good. And this is just gonna get folded up like that. See? So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere these edges, edge to edge, and this one just gets kind of tucked in like so and pinched. Do it from the inside. So you can see how they go together. Piece of cake. This one gets folded under. Do it from the inside. Like so. And check it out. So that is how you make an expanded popper. Let me tie the ends, show you how to close it. And there is a little trick because the ends don't fully close. Here is what it looks like open. So it's 1.5 inch square. So whatever you can fit down in there, times whatever length. And then when it closes up, there's a little opening, but I can show you how to close that up. So if you have like something like a small candy in there, it doesn't fall out. And use whatever ribbon you want. we cut. So it's not the prettiest. Okay, we're gonna do the other end. Nice big popper. That's about a foot, I would say, 12 inches across. And then remember, we have these little holes. So real easy solution there. Take a 1.5 inch hole, square punch, or cut it on your trimmer. You need 2 of these. Betsy used cotton balls, whatever you have that you feel would work best. And you just need a little adhesive. I think this is all I'm going to use here. See it? Yep. And peel it away. And that just slides in like that. And push it down. And the adhesive causes it to stay, and it closes that hole, so you can fill it up with like little M&Ms or whatever you would like. Confetti is something that's going to fall through itty bitty little cracks, so you want to. And party poppers traditionally have confetti, so you're going to use them traditionally. You're going to want to put these little plugs in, which is super simple. Where'd it go? There it is. And see, I have a little bit of an adhesive problem there, and that's that score. But seriously, it's really easy. All right, so again, in review, this is the Favorite 8 box die. Comes in 2 parts. You need 2 ends and a center. And this is how it looks assembled from the die. It's a good size. I think the box portion is like 5.5 by 1.5 by 1.5, which a good size. You can put some goodies in there. Or you can choose to expand it and make your own middle. And the cut is 6.5 inches wide, and then whatever length you want. And then score lines are made at every 1.5 inches. And you're left out with a 1/2 inch flap. So you can do that. And easy little plugs for the end. And you can then decorate however you like. Okay, thanks. I hope this explained a lot for you. Bye-bye.